Hi, good day. So, welcome again to my videos. And for today, I will demo how the CSV file read and it will be viewable into a data grid view through Python. So, in this video, I demo how to implement the code and what is the purpose of the code. I use library Tabulate. So, yeah. Then as you can see, this is my script. So data grid. So data type device and this initial version. So I created yesterday. Yeah, initial version. Data grid view initial version. Yeah. Then import it to the implemented logic of the script. It will be a CSV file uh, parameter as input parameter. Then this input parameter file name CSV file will be viewable by grid. So by tabulate. So these are the library, tabulate library. So you can check in Python documentations how to install that, then how to set up environment. So I can always tabulate. Tabulate is a built-in Python library um, generating data grid. So there are three types of data grid: fancy grid, data grid, a grid, data grid or grid, and then the other one is HTML and pipe. So as you can see in the code, so I declare the functions, then this is the header. Temporarily, I coded as the header. Then these are the row. Uh, I loop to each file, so it will be gather all the data from CSV. Then this is tablet declarations. So data grid, it's mistake equivalent, which is I called into the print function. Later. Then tabulate is about tabulate functions for tabulate. You can see the tabular uh, fun function mapping is the definition of tabulate. Tabular mapping, header string, table format, floating format, internet format, num-align, straight align, missing value, show index, missing. So it should be depends on your table format with reference the data grid. And out of that, data, this is the data row. So there are the data content. So what I do is I loop each line, read each line, then it will first each line by first header, then the content of data of the CSV file. Then after that, header, this is optional. Table format is grid. As I said, there are four types of grid: fancy grid, pipe, HTML. HTML is to generate HTML code. Then you can export I save as HTML page. So I start the first line, uh, the first block will be code block is grid format. So show in the yes, then data grid. Then after that, this one second format, fancy grid. So it will look like um a straight line. Yeah. Then pipelines look like the five borders. Then HTML is HTML code. Then data grid is look like a dedicated view. Yeah. So Tabulate is alternative tool for Panda. Yeah. Okay. So there are other libraries to like data table. So this is how we implement the Tabulate library. From Tabulate, import Tabulate. Yeah. This one. Okay. From Tabulate, import Tabulate. So it depends on you how you set up the tablet based on your Python environment. Then it will be fat to the right fat of on the Python interpreter. So me based on the it will be fat on Python 3. So my Python 3 version I already installed in Windows before, then it will be on the Python 3 library. That's all. So I will, so yeah, it's repeated then, but it's repeated the code block, but the logic of itself is to show the different types of tabulate table. So next is second is grid, second expansion grid, it will be straight line, pipe is a pipeline, border, SM is semicolon. And this is a print of the data table of the data grid view. So in data grid, I call it, then this will be generate the output. Then this is second, fancy grid, second, pipeline, third, web page, third. Okay, and I include all try catch exceptions. When there have missing file, it will be prompt this one. If this statement is true, it will perform this one. Then if it's exception is occurred, it will be from this error. Then the function itself, I declared on the main functions. So, okay. Then how do you implement that? So go to py data grid, dot py. Okay. Enter file name. So enter file name. So I choose this one. With the file that I generated today, 21. Then enter. This will be the input parameter value. Okay, enter. See, one is the grid. This one. One is the first grid. Print. It will print the data in grid format. Okay, this one. Then it will print this is output, right? Second, fancy grid. This is a fancy grid. Straight line. Much visualized table representation. Okay. So I like this. For me, I like this style, this type of tabulate style, table format. So as you can see, this is fancy grid. Then it called by print the output fancy grid. Then pipeline. So it's similar to grid, but it's maybe pipeline header. This one, pipeline, the third one. So this one. Then the fourth uh, HTML output, so web page, so table format HTML. You generate the code. This one. So let's try this one. Find new source text file. Then set. Let's, let name this table.html. Table.html. Table output HTML. Okay. And see, you create table output HTML. Then go folder table output HTML. This one. This one. You see this one, right? See, it generated HTML output. Table formatted. So your users same, right? Okay. And that's all. So yeah. So that's very convenient to use if you don't like um, pandas, other library that time consuming uh, to set up for data grid view. So in the next video, I will export this as a text file, or it will be re-import again to I mean, sorry, it will be import to SQL Server or as the data. Okay, yeah. So you can view this data, this actual data. See, it interpret as data grid, right? Same, right? Oh, wait. Yeah, same. It's data grid. Then this column, next video, I will update my code, then I will generate a visual representative of data grid view to fetch this one. All now I fetch the data, but in the next video I will fetch this one also. So don't no need to hard code the column header. Okay? Please stand by for next video. Um, then have a good day. Have a good learning to you. So to watch while you watching my video. So thank you very much for appreciating my video and thank you. Good day.